Hi guys, welcome to an Xbox 360 pickup video this time. So these are games I picked up the last couple of weeks, and I'm not sure if I've added much to it, so I thought I'll do a video now. So first game I picked up was found under my car seat, and it was part of the Xbox collection that I picked up for Gumtree. £10, I had 23 games, well actually 24. And it's Gun, and I've got this in the 360 already, and it's a decent game. Good condition, complete. So that's that. I just thought I'd just show you in here in this video that I can hear my phone downstairs ring, but who cares. Right, I've been going into my cash generator, cash converter, and I'm hoping this video turns out alright because I'm actually up in the games room here slash Stun's room, and I've got these spotlights in. Well, they were here when we moved in, and they're quite bright when you shine in. I noticed in my last couple of videos, even though I was sitting, the two ones up the back here were shining, and it kind of off-putting, eh? And it's dark up here anyway, so and it's only got like a skylight window, so you need the lights on to give some kind of light. So I'm sitting on the floor here to try and block them out, so they're not shining and off-putting. Hope that'll come out fine. So anyway, what I was saying, going into the cash generator or cash converter, whatever store it is that opened up in my local town. So I went in and I picked up a couple of games. These were £2.99 each. First one is Fear 2, Project Origin. And I've always wanted to try the Fear games. And I remember trying the demo when the first Fear game came out. And it was decent enough, it was fine. I've always wanted to try and get it, and now a couple of years down the line I've got the second one, so and for £2.99 that's a good price to to try a game. And the second game here I'm going to show you, £2.99, same kind of thing. I've always wanted to get this game or one of these games, and for £2.99 was the price that I thought, yep, now's the time to pick up and try it. It's Fight Night Round 3, and I know that there's like the early one, and I know there's a couple after that, but I'm not a huge boxing fan, so it doesn't bother me to get this one. And for £2.99 I thought that was a good price to try it. So so that's that. Okay, so these next two games, now I was convinced that these were priced up wrong, and I still believe they were priced up wrong. Somebody made a mistake somewhere. Hey, I got them for the price that were marked up at. This first game here I've been wanting for a wee while. I've always wanted to get a wee try, and so I know what kind of prices they were going for. And it still sells for a wee bit of money, like £10–15, even though it's an old game, and it was marked up for £1.99. And I thought, well, that's a mistake. And it's Saints Row 2. And I thought, right, I'm going to keep it and take it up. And I wanted to, so I had another look. There wasn't a lot of games, and I found another game for £1.99. I'll show you that as well. So that's Saints Row 2 complete. I don't know if I've showed you them, but they're all complete. The next one is Fable 3. And if you're a gamer in Xbox games, you know that that's a wrong price, £1.99 for Fable 3. It's not been long out. And I've already got Fable 3. I've got the collector's edition, but I was for £1.99 I was picking another copy up. I'll give this to my brother. I gave him Fable 2, and he completed that, so he's not got this yet, so I'll give it to him. But for £1.99, the thing is, I knew that it was going to be wrong, and I didn't want to go up to the counter and thinking about it, and then they go, oh, actually they're wrong, your due is, £20. And then I would have to go, well, no, I don't want them for £20. And you have to go through that wee embarrassing scene. Well, actually, I'm the want now, and I didn't want to go through that scene, so, but I wanted to highlight it, the fact, but I didn't want to highlight the fact that I'd made a mistake, you know what I mean. So I kind of went up and I goes, can I get these scanned please, because they seem quite cheap, and they went, no, that'll be fine, that'll be the price that's on them. I went, okay then, £1.99 each. So somebody made a mistake there somewhere, because Fable 3 for a start, no way. Right, two new games that I've got here. Now I'll tell you the wee story, obviously. So obviously my oldest son's 16. His Xbox that he was playing with was his big brother, so he's away at university now, so he's took it with him, so he's not got an Xbox at his mum's. And he comes here, he uses mine. Takes mine for downstairs and brings it up here, which I then get on because he's on it. But so we bought him an Xbox for his Christmas, so that's been put away. obviously a new one, eh? So I've been looking around for the best deal, and I got the best deal at the time a couple of weeks ago was at Sainsbury's, Xbox 250, the new one, the new slim one, and it was with FIFA 12 and Forza 4. FIFA 12 had been out for a couple of weeks and Forza 4 had just been out a week. And you're getting the games free, so it was $199 with the 2 games free. So I thought, right, we'll get that. And what I said to, because I know he wouldn't want the games, so I said to Melissa, my partner, I said, well, I'll tell you what I'll do, I'll give you 40 quid, I'll take these 2 games. So I'm getting a good bargain, so I'm getting 2 brand new games for 20 quid each. So I'm getting 2 new games, and I goes, and then the 40 quid will come off that, so we're getting the Xbox for 160, which then gives us more money to get him Call of Duty and something else, maybe Xbox Live and that, because that way we're all kind of win-win. So, because obviously he gets loads at his mum's, so he's not going to spend a fortune here. So that's all he's really going to get. So I got 2 new games for 40 quid, 20 quid each. I knew I didn't want Forza 4. I thought, right, I'm trading that in right away, because I've got Forza 2 and I've got Forza 3. I've not even played Forza 3 yet. So had to be shot yet because it's got to connect, and the connect was fine. It was easy. It was like put your hands out like this. You don't accelerate or that, and it was fine. It's okay. So had to be shot, but FIFA 12. I hated FIFA 12, and I'm a big FIFA fan. I'm a big soccer fan, and I hated the new defending. Oh, it's just horrible. They've ruined it. So I looked online, and new Batman game just came out that week. So if you traded in FIFA, was one of the games, if you traded in, you get it for $4.99. So that's what I did. So I've got a new Batman game, and I'm loving it. I mean, I've got the old Batman game, and I've not played it much, and I wasn't sure if I was going to get this one, but when I looked on Metacritic, it's got one of the highest scores ever on Metacritic. Everybody's loving it, saying it's great. It's bigger. You've got the open city. You can loads of stuff you can do. But all these new games are all this. It's not a manual. You know what I mean? What's that? What's this? Damn it! I've got my code for downloading Catwoman, which I've already done. But anyway, I'm totally loving it. Brilliant. It's just a normal one. I know you can get all different versions, and I understand the Joker version and Robin version and all this kind of stuff, but it's just a normal version. So, and I got a wee bit lost at the start of the game. I wasn't sure what I was meant to do, and I know you meant to go and do the main story, but I know there was loads of side missions, and there was this training mission, and I went to it, and there was a guy in this top of this tower thing, and I killed him, and I thought, well, what am I meant to do now? How do I activate the training thing? It's still shown in the map as 1 of 4, augmented training 1 of 4, and I didn't understand. I was like, what's going on? Then I went to this other side mission, and it was a flare. So I found the flare, it was going off, and I thought, but what did I do? I wasn't sure what I was doing. I thought, oh jeez, but then it just all clicked, because what it was, I went back to the training thing, but it was across from it, and then I saw the bat symbol on top of the roof, and I thought, I was underneath that, and I saw the bat symbol. That's what I meant to do. So I jumped to it, activated the bat symbol, activated the training, which you fly through these rings things, or KD, but anyway, activated that. And then I went back to that flare thing, and you meant to beat up all the guys and go into, there's a door I never noticed before. Go into the door and activates whatever his name is, and he sends you to find 6 boxes, and they're activated on the map. But you don't have to go and do that. That says activated. So if I'm doing a main mission and I'm down there at that area where I could find one of the boxes, so it's great. So it's all clicked. So you can do a main mission if you wanted, and if you got bored with that, you can then go and do some of the Joker stuff. No, the Riddler. I've done some of his stuff. So a wee bit of that if you wanted to do, or you can just swing about and just beat up some of the baddies and then build up get leveled up. So when it all clicked, I thought, this is fantastic, it's brilliant. Because it's up to you, and I love games like that. It's up to you when you want to do it. If you want to do the main mission, do the main mission, but if you're bored and you just want to swing about and beat somebody up and just go about beating people up, or you can go out looking for the Riddler trophies and going like that, like the Riddler. It is Riddler. Question mark trophies, and they're puzzles, so sometimes you've got to stand on different things before they activate and you can get it. Graphics are amazing. It's just, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. One of the games of the year actually. It is one of the best games this year. I feel I've not played a lot of games this year. New games games wise, but great. I love it. 3D compatible as well, but I've not got a 3D telly or anything, so I don't know what that'll be like, but really good. And obviously the second game I got here, which I then, so that was FIFA I swapped that for, and then Forza swapped it for Battlefield 3. Battlefield 3 wasn't out yet then, so I had to wait, and got Battlefield 3. Just a normal version again. I know there's limited edition, but there was just, I don't know, weapons and skins and XP, and I'm not a huge online player. Although I am playing online, and I'm rubbish. I mean, I am. I've always been a rubbish online player. You know, I'm just an average player, so it takes me time to know maps and guns and, you know, all the other things. I mean, it's all complete. Again, there's, you know, there's your online pass thing. You've got this online pass thing, which is, I don't like. I've got a gun thing here, but then there's your, what's that? What kind of manual's that? Anyway, this comes over 2 discs because the multiplayer's in my back there. That's this thing, and then we'll have a wee shot, and then obviously your campaign. And I'm learning the ropes. I mean, I've only played about 3 years right. You know, my kills and deaths are shocking. My son came, he's a Call of Duty player, my son. He came the last 4 days. I goes, you should get a try, it's not really good. But, so he's put it on and he played it, and, you know, his stats are unbelievable. He's unlocked all these ribbons and medals and all these achievements, and I was like, oh, what? Because, I mean, my stats are, I don't know, 10 deaths, 10 kills to like 20 deaths or something, eh? Whereas he's got, you know, 300 kills to 200 deaths. It's like, oh man, he's really good at games like that. Though he's just naturally good and quick. Even though he's lining them up in the maps, he's just good game though. Because what I started doing was I went a recon or sniper, but it's a recon, and I wasn't speaking to anybody. I wasn't sure where I was going, and then the last couple of days I went engineer or support, was it? And supportman. What I did was, because you get linked up, so you got 10v10, you get linked, you get put into a squad automatic. So I think there's 4 years in a squad, and then you're meant to work together as your squad within your main group. So what I did is I followed him, so we were all together, and then it became a better game. Because obviously when you're going to, I play the conquest, because I know what I'm doing with there. You go to flags, get the points, blah blah blah. You don't have to actually kill anybody to get points and that. So we were all sticking together. So when somebody did come, you were able to fight them off, and it wasn't just me fighting one off. So it's really good. I mean, I don't know if I'll get the download content. I'll see, because I end up playing it for a wee while and I end up getting bored with the multiplayer. But that's the so that's the games I picked up for. Also picked up a new telly from my room up here. You can see it right there. It's a Sony Triniton Wega 21-inch. It's just a 4x3 telly. I managed to pick it up for £5 from Gumtree. So it was just in a local area. My old telly's kind of down here. That's the old one there, which was like a Bush 21-inch. 4x3, is it? Aye. Which was fine, but it wasn't good. The colours weren't that great. And it's not even a flat screen, it's a curved. You can see the curvature, because that's this one here, so it's the one of those flat ones, eh? Now the thing about this telly, right, is there's no SCART socket at the back. When I picked this up, I thought, perfect, it's exactly what I was looking for, because, you know, I'd put it up in so that's the Facebook, wasn't it Gumtree, it was up on Facebook, Facebay thing. I was looking for a Sony telly, but I would look at other ones, other decent makes, but it had to be 21-inch, because there's my lad is there, so it's getting it up here. The width, and then brackets right there. That bracket there. Another one on the other side, just next to the red handle. So I'm limited to what I can get up here. And so I managed to get that one up. That's 21-inch, so that's why I asked for 21. So £5 picked up for, but let's go back in the SCART socket. I thought that's weird. It's got the AV cables at the back, the composite. Is that right? I always get mixed up with composite and component. Composite is your red, white and yellow cables, eh? So there's ones at the back and there's ones at the front here. I thought it's no SCART socket. I was like, what kind of Sony Triniton Wega telly is this? It's not an old one, you can see it's silver, it's a flat screen. I thought that's weird. But you know, it doesn't matter. I mean, I've got my EV switch box here. And I thought, right, I'll just have to plug that box into the telly with the cables, eh? And then I noticed at the back it's got component cables as well. I thought, wow, I've never seen that before. So that's your blue and your green. And it's obviously meant to be, it was set up first obviously for a DVD player, so if you had a decent DVD player it would obviously output 480p with it. But so I've got cables for my PlayStation 2. I bought component cables for my PlayStation 2, but also I really bought it for the PlayStation 3 so that I could grab footage with the HD PVR, which is sitting underneath there. That's my son's, but he's not got an Xbox now, so he just leaves it here so he grabs all his footage off the Xbox. So you need the cables for that. So I bought cables ages ago, component cables, and I've got them. So I plugged them into the PlayStation 2 to see what it would be like. Obviously the screen was all ski width, but then I managed to, even though it was all ski width, the picture, I managed to then go to the options and put the output to the the YRB, whatever it is. And what a difference! It's, huge difference. Having the cables in for the PlayStation 2. So I'm going to go and buy them for the Xbox as well, and do that. So anyway, so that's my new tail. I managed to get that for a £5. There's a wee crack right there, you can see. I think it must have been the unless I'd done it coming up the stairs. There was a bugger even carrying it up. But thanks for watching, guys, and catch you next time. Cheers.